Good evening, folks. What's going on? I'm Trayvon Miles.
And I'm Haley Milon.
And this, of course, is the Delmarva Sports Insider. Coming up in just a bit in tonight's episode, we got a play of the week.
Yeah, we do.
That will do something to you. Make sure it almost went viral. Ankles, hands, and heads beware.
Plus, we look ahead to tomorrow's matchup. The Patriots take on the Falcons in Super Bowl 51, and Salisbury has a special tie to the game of the year.
That's right, and I won't lie, pretty eventful week as far as Maryland high school hoops go.
Yes.
A lot of rivalries, and guess what? We caught them all. Got to see the highlights as well as some updated power rankings.
Oh, boy.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We got a jam-packed show tonight, as usual. And no, we are not starting off with Stephen Decatur basketball. Shocker, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I don't like change.
We will get to them, Haley, and your favorite team. We begin things in Delaware tonight, where a huge game was looming last night when top Henlopen North dog Smyrna took to the road to take on a surging hot Caesar Rodney team. And the Riders coming in with a huge opportunity. 30 seconds in, Davion Robinson trying to pump his team up. Big dunk to start this game off. Then the defense picks it up. Jaquan Hooks, the little guy, getting the steal, and he's going the other way. Fancy layup. He finished with a team high 15 points. Smyrna getting their momentum going on their own. 7-footer Azubuike Nwankwo. Great game. You don't even have to jump to touch the rim there. Easy dunk for him. Smyrna really started to get things going. Anthony Watson nailing the three. And then the sharpshooter started to take over things. And you let this guy get hot, you are going to be in trouble. Caleb Matthews got cooking, and CR had themselves in trouble. Game high, 18 points for the junior as Smyrna pulls away late, 60-47. This CR team has been so hot and so impressive. The streak they were on until they lost on Tuesday had been 7 in a row. They lost to a good St. Mark's team on Tuesday and lost this game last night. So 0-2 in the week for them does not change my mind. This team has finally found their identity going forward. And besides Woodbridge and Smyrna, I would say that CR is a more competitive team than anybody else in the conference. Smyrna, of course, on the other hand, just looks like a different beast. You know what I mean? Every week they roll out a great lineup and they play hard. They look to sleep offense on the offensive end early, but they relied on their defense when that happens to keep them in games. And when they wake up and get the ball moving around the perimeter and find those shooters, as many weapons as they have, Caleb Matthews is one of them. And then they go inside if you need it. They got a big 7-footer.
Oh, my goodness.
Great luxury to have.
Yeah, that would be considered a luxury at the high school level. Now let's talk about a little rivalry matchup we had this week. Cape Henlopen against Sussex Tech. Packed house in Georgetown. The home team came out ready. El Mifflin hits the corner three there.
Ooh, great shot,
a little later off the steal. Mifflin's gonna come up with an offensive rebound and put it back in. Tech led this game 10-0 against their rivals, but the Vikings would settle in and calm the crowd down a bit. Big Ian Robertson, so consistent for Cape. He banks one in there. Tech coming right back. Freshman Ricky Kane getting his feet wet in this rivalry. He nails a 3-ball. Cape would just weather the storm, though. Another freshman, Shakai Chandler, hits the 3 from the elbow. Nice pass from Randy Rickards. Then Rickards just gonna do the deeds himself. Gets hit past his man for 2 more. The sweep is complete. Cape wins 65-58. So what does that say about Cape being able to sweep their rival Tech?
I wouldn't say it really means too much. Bragging rights on Twitter.
Yeah.
Obviously, those are really important
Chirping
as the kids are watching right now. But they completed a sweep on them last year as Sussex Tech, of course, went unbeaten. But I wouldn't say it really means much other than bragging rights. And, of course, late in the season, these road games get really tough, so you got to be able to handle a hostile crowd and still be able to come out with wins.
Yeah, it's awesome to see how much more intensity these teams bring to the court as we kind of near the end of the regular season. You definitely notice it on both sides of the ball.
I would say so. All right, we take things to the Henlopen South now, where there was yet another rivalry brewing yesterday. Laurel and Woodbridge, if you remember during football season, Laurel almost knocked these guys from the unranked ranks of the unbeaten.
That was shocking.
So a lot of the Woodbridge guys said during football season, when basketball got here, they were really going to get their revenge and really, really beat this team by a lot for such a close game a couple months ago. And they held true to that statement. The Blue Raiders, Corbin brothers hooking up. Hassan hits Corey for the floater right here. Few minutes later, Woodbridge showing off their versatility. Keyshawn Mosley in the corner. He's knocking down the three. I'll tell you what, Woodbridge really starting to look like a state title contender. It would take them a while, but Laurel finally got on the board. Xavier Williams, he's going to get the floater there in the lane, and then it's his teammate, Yolan Gustin, making his way through traffic. They get another to go, but they were down big all night, and I mean all night. The Blue Raiders did not let up. Khalil Leatherwood going to get the steal, going to flex the give and go with Mosley, and he gets an easy bucket. Woodbridge had a lot of those last night. They win their third in a row, 73-23. And you know what? That was just a beat down. Woodbridge had a 30-point lead at half, almost a 50-point lead after 3 quarters before Coach Cannon called off the dog. So Laurel, just not enough manpower to compete with a team like that. And on the other hand, the Blue Raiders won their first football championship this year, looking like they can go very far in the DIAA tournament, depending on who they get matched up with come tournament time, led by Corey Corbin, of course, who we did not see in the highlights that much like we usually do, but he's definitely an all-state selection, I say.
Yeah, definitely. And anyone wearing red in that gym was pretty much silent last night. It took them so long to just score a field goal towards the end of the first quarter. So, yeah, it was tough.
Great defense.
Great defense. Yeah, that's a testament to some strong D. So, Milford lost to Lake Forest earlier this season. They were looking for some revenge on the road. Lake beat Milford in mid-January, and they came into this game on a 3-game win streak. The Bucks say, we don't care about that streak. Chris Sampson drains that baseline J. Then Milford leading, but trying to climb back. Isaiah Morris drains one right in front of our camera. Yep. The difference in this one, though, was Breon Murray. He was a man in this one, gets the rack and gets the and one game-high 20 for Murray last night. Spartans down 13. Isem Vasquez works around his defender and gets the lay-in. Milford gonna finish it off. Jackson Turner with the dagger, the final 80-58. It was just a great win by Milford on the road. The way they pulled away they had a 10-0 run pretty much to open up the second half, which was just astounding. They just came out firing, and they already had the lead. So to pick up a road win like that, that's a lot of momentum to carry into the final week of the regular season.
I would definitely say so. Got to give a little credit to Lake Forest. They had no expectations coming into this season as far as their team went. They've been very, very good as they've been going on throughout the year. But as you see, Milford, a very, very experienced team. They go on the road and beat their rivals.
A lot of chemistry.
Yes, I would say so. All right, round 1 is complete. When we come back, we are taking things over to Maryland into the Bayside Conference. More high school hoops on the way. Keep it here.
Brandon Falk, Laurel High School. You are watching Delmarva Sports Insider.